Hello, welcome to my postcard today. We're talking about the story of the small boy from struggle to successful with the guitar. Liam was a young man who loved music. Since childhood, he felt something magical every time he heard the guitar. The sound of the string made his heart beat faster. He dreamed of holding a guitar in his hand and playing songs that taught people's heart. He imagined his friends sitting around a fire, listening to him playing and smiling. That picture lived in his mind for years. One summer, he finally saved enough money to buy a guitar. It was second-hand, scratched, and a little old, but to him it was beautiful. On the first evening, he sat on his bed, played the guitar on his lap, and tried to play. But the sound that came out was not music. His fingers pressed the strong strings, his hand moved awkwardly, and soon his fingers began to hurt. He laughed at himself, but deep inside he felt a weight of frustration. Still, he refused to stop. For the next few days, he practiced with Parson. He watched online videos, copied tutorials, and tried to repeat every chord. He sat for hours until his fingers turned red and sore, but after a week, his hands hurt so badly that he could not play at all. He put the guitar in the corner of his room. Days turned into a week and dust began to gather on the strings. Liam thought to himself, maybe I am not talented. Maybe this dream is too big for me. One evening, he visited his uncle who has been playing guitar for many years. His uncle listened quietly as Liam shared his frustration. Then the old man smiled and said, Liam, talent is not your problem. Your problem is consistency. You practice with fire, but then you stop. The secret is not playing for hours in one day. The secret is playing a little every day. Don't chase perfection, chase discipline. One day of practice means almost nothing. 100 days of practice means everything. Those words struck Liam deeply. That night, he returned home, picked up at the guitar from the corner, and then make a new promise to himself. He would play every single day, not for an hour, not until his hand burned, but for 20 minutes. No matter what, he would not stop again. The first week was still painful. His finger hurt, the chords pulled, and many times he wanted to put the guitar down. But each time he whispered to himself, consistency is the secret, and so he kept going 20 minutes every day. After 1 month, small progress appeared. His fingers became stronger, the sound became clearer. One evening, he played his full song. It was simply and not perfect, but it was music. For the first time, his dream felt real. His heart filled with pride, not because he was great, but because he did not quit. 3 months later, the harvest felt natural. Every evening before bed, he sat at his guitar, sometimes tired, sometimes busy, but always present. Friends began to notice. Can you play for it? They asked. Nervously, he agreed. When he finished, they applauded, filling with envy. That night, he realized consistent would not only changing his skill, it was changing his confidence. 6 months passed. The boy who once gave up could not play songs smoothly with rhythm and feeling. The guitar no longer feels strained in his hands. He feels like a part of him. He understood now, and his uncle what has meant. Success did not come from certain person. Success came from small steps repeated daily. One evening, sitting under the star, Liam played softly to himself. He thought his journey, he understood his lesson, were bigger than music. It was about life itself, in study, in health, in work. Consistency creates change. Consistency builds strength. Consistency makes dream possible. Consistency turns small daily action to big life change. Stay consistent and your dream will become real. Follow more the story like this. Thanks for watching today.